what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Mary's Helm channel. Happy Labor Day to all of my listeners out there who are in the United States of America. So one of the things that I love about Labor Day weekend is it's a time to rest, a time to refresh, and the weather's nice where you are. It's a time to go get in the pool. So one of the exciting things about when you get in the pool though, have you ever gotten out there and even though you're real excited to get in, it's like, ooh, the water's going to be cold. And you're like, have a lot of anxiety about getting in to that pool. And so sometimes this is what I want to do to help shape up your day with a bit of positivity if you are feeling anxious about something that's happening post Labor Day. So maybe you're a student who's going back to school, or maybe you're a teacher, it's a fresh start of the academic year, or maybe you're just coming back from the long weekend and you're dreading going into work, and so you have a lot of anxiety. I want to talk to you a little bit about what are some things that you can do to help relieve your anxiety during high stress situations, okay? So item number one, when you want to relieve some stress going into a high stress situation, just like when you're going into the pool, do it with like a little dip, like where you dip your toe in and you just gradually approach that. So what that looks like when it comes to like a work environment. So maybe set your alarm like a few minutes earlier and then get some time to be able to do some meditation or have your morning coffee or watch something funny, a funny YouTube video or something like this. Like just like to kind of dip your toe in the water. Like I know I got to get back to work, but I'm going to ease in there slowly before I get in there. Okay. Number two, just like when you're getting into a pool and you have some anxiety about it, even though it's something like, I don't know if I'm going to dread this or if I'm really enjoy this. Sometimes you need a little bit of encouragement. Maybe you have a friend who's cheering you on, like, get in there, get in the pool. Or you have to talk yourself into it, like, okay, I can do this, I can do this. And that's the same thing you do as well. So if you have a child who's anxious about going to school, you can do this. You've been to school before, or like, oh no, you can make new friends. Or if you're anxious again about going back to work or anxious about any of those things, self-talk. So talk to yourself in the morning or talk to that child who you're trying to encourage as well, that you can do this. You can absolutely do this. And last but not least, just like when you finally get into the pool, you're like, oh, that's not so bad. Or if it is really cold and you get out, you're like, oh, it's so cold, but hey, at least I did it. And so you have to motivate yourself as well. Like, hey, I did it. I got through the first day of work, or I got through the first day of school, or made it back after a long weekend, whatever it is that's causing you anxiety. Okay. So those are a few tips that I have for you that can help you out whenever you're going into a high stress, high anxiety situation and try to lower that stress for you a little bit. Just like getting into a pool, even though there's some angst going into a new situation, if you approach it and you get in there, inevitably, it's going to be an experience that's memorable. Maybe it's memorable in the sense like, oh, yes, I'm so happy I got in. Or it's just like, oh, okay, well, I did it, but now I got out. But at least you did it. And whew, you can kind of like woosah, take a breath. Yeah. All right, you guys, I hope that was helpful for you. If that was helpful for you today, please make sure that you leave me a thumbs up. If you feel like there's somebody else out there who's struggling with a bit of anxiety, whether going into a new workplace, they have a child who's going to a new school, whether it's just you're trying to get over the end of the weekend and trying to motivate yourself to go back to a job, whatever it is, but you have anxiety about something, share that with them as well. And last but not least, please subscribe to our channel if you want some more positive messages as well on how to shape up your day into a positive future. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.